So I want to take just a minute here and explain what's going on with the market, specifically the bond market, mortgage-backed securities, and interest rates as they impact consumers. Since the Fed rate cut on Sunday evening, there's been a lot of talk about really low interest rates, even some people asking if rates were going to go all the way to zero on mortgages, and just so much out there about the lowest interest rates you're ever going to see. So here we are on Wednesday afternoon, and I want to give you an update on what's actually happened this week. So I'm going to try to keep this really high level, but I'm going to pull up a chart here. And as you can see by looking at this chart, this covers the last 30 days. And you're going to see that as interest rates improved, the price of mortgage-backed securities, which is what this chart is showing you, went up and up and up and up. And as the price goes up, the yield goes down, and that's what makes mortgage interest rates go down. And so when you look at this, about 10 days ago, you can see we hit a peak. And then after that, it started to really tumble, and it tumbled hard for about 4 days. It was really, we peaked on Monday afternoon of last week, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it really tried to recover at the end of Friday. If you remember, that was back when the president was giving an update on things. The stock market rallied 1,000 points during that time, and the bond market rallied as well. So then fast forward to Monday, and you can see that after the Fed announcement, and I will point out that the big news about the Fed announcement was not so much that they cut the Fed funds rate from 1.25 down to 0 or 0.25. The big news, at least for mortgage-backed securities in the bond market, was their announcement that they were going to purchase $500 billion worth of treasuries and $200 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities. So that's a $700 billion quantitative easing package, and that's really why you saw the market rally like it did on Monday morning. You can see this huge gap up in the chart. And then from there, rates got better. We locked a lot of people in on Monday who thought they missed their opportunity the previous week. And that was great news. But as you can see, we've slowly faltered since then. The stock market is now continuing its downward descent. It's had a few bounces on its way down. But as of the time I'm recording this, it's down 1,600 points. And the bond market is doing the same thing. So you guys, the message I want to put out today is that interest rates are not back to those lowest levels where we thought they would be. But with that being said, I still think it's very possible that ultimately they get there. Look, there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets right now. And we've seen a lot of talk about stimulus packages, this quantitative easing, and the government trying to do what they can to really forecast the long-term impact of the coronavirus on the economy. And we're still waiting to see a package that comes from the Senate, and that's not out yet. So I just think there's a lot more to come. So here's what I would suggest doing. I still think it's a great time to reach out to your local trusted mortgage professional, someone who you trust their advice, who's not just going to try to lock you in and send you down the conveyor belt, but come up with a strategy that's best for you on how to take advantage of this market and set yourself up financially to be in good order, because some people are going to be really impacted by this market long term, and maybe there's equity or other things that they should be doing with their home loan to help fit into their overall strategy. So find someone you know and trust, reach out to them, and be ready. Get your paperwork in, get ready to go, come up with a strategy, set a target interest rate, and let's plan for that. Now, if you're concerned about long term there being implications to where you may not be able to financially make it through this, you might want to do something sooner. But if your main goal is to get the lowest rate possible, get your stuff in, be ready. We're just not simply there yet, folks. Matter of fact, it appears that we've erased everything as of today, middle of the day on Wednesday, that we picked up on Monday and Tuesday. So stay tuned. More to come on this. I hope this was a helpful update. And if you have questions, reach out to me or reach out to a trusted mortgage professional that you know who can kind of give you details on exactly how this is all breaking down. With that, you guys, have a great day. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.